in case you missed it, and this is from our old friend Nibel over on Twitter, July 21st, he tweeted, Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, which launched on mobile last August, will shut down this October. And this is I don't even know what this game is. It looks like, again, like Tom Clancy's X Defiant, just a smorgasbord of random Tom Clancy IP shoved into a game. It's being shut down in about a year. So
there's about 13 people that are real upset right now.
What is going on at Ubisoft, you guys? Again, had any of you heard of this game before?
Nope. I've never even seen a preview for it.
I remember hearing about this last year because it had Sam Fisher in it from Splinter Cell. That's again, Ubisoft refuses to make a Splinter Cell game, but use him in everything else but an actual Splinter Cell game. Again, I'm so sorry, Ubisoft. Maybe you'll prove me wrong, but what are you guys doing? What is X Defiant? By the way, have you heard reactions to X Defiant? It's not good across the board. Like everything I've listened to, other podcasts, other people are like, what are you guys doing? Even McCaffrey and Destin over on Unlocked were like, this is not what anybody is asking for. You guys are trying to cling on to something, like, again, trying to catch a wave when it's already passed or something. Like it doesn't make any sense. Chance, come on, here. I got to hear what you have to say about this random game closure. And
yeah, I just, okay. I really don't know what to say. The older I get and the more I learn about how some things in the business world work, I have to imagine, and I hope this isn't the case, but there is some petty grudge that somebody with a lot of power and a lot of ego really high up is just like, Sam Fisher, right? And like just does not want to see that man grace his own game again. I truly believe that, because otherwise, what the hell are they thinking?
Jose, do you have any thoughts on this closure of another game that you haven't heard of? And remember, what was the other one we were talking about last? Hyperscape? Like, what are they doing?
Hyperscape. Still, I didn't even look that up. I didn't care to afterwards. So I was trying to make sense of this in terms of like, so what is going on? Like, and I like Chance's theory. I think that's not a bad theory, that someone just has it in for Sam Fisher, or maybe it's an IP that's protected somewhere, like, and the person who owns it is not allowing it. I mean, that's always a possibility. The other reason, though, I was just trying to think about like why the X, what's it called? X Defiant. I didn't even know what it's called, and I signed up for the beta. Thanks, guys. Was because it has to do with the economics of it, right? So like even if it's not a great battle royale system, and I know it's not even supposed to be a battle royale, but it's trying to ride that wave, the wave of Fortnite and PUBG,
hero shooter,
and Warzone. Even if they can only get 1 million people to subscribe, and even if only half of those people spend, let's say, $1 on some DLC or content, that's still $500,000, right? And as unfortunate as that sounds, maybe that's enough for what that they need to make this worth it, even though it's not going to go down in the annals of history as a great game. It's not going to have a sequel. Like, they're just looking for money. And I mean, maybe it is an Ubisoft thing overall, but remember, Ubisoft's a huge company. I mean, it's not something where like one dude is making the decision, all these games and all the directions. It's a president and then these 10 other department heads, and each of them have people below them. I mean, it's a huge beast that you can't control. You know what I mean? Like, it's
what, Jose, you know what would make them even more money? A Splinter Cell game. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. You know, exactly. Clearly, this mobile game didn't make them anything since they're shutting it down. Like you said, oh, well, maybe if some people play it, if you're shutting down a game in less than a year, clearly that isn't profitable and making
it's
nothing.
not a great trend.
And Hyperscape, supposedly I heard that that's still going on, and they're in like season 3. God bless those people, the 100 people who are still playing that. And I'm just letting you guys know, X Defiant is not going to be the answer. So Ubisoft, please make Tom Clancy games that people like. I know the landscape of gaming is changing. We're going live service, microtransactions. Figure out a way to do that in the IPs that people care about, but you have to make your game that people want to play first. You can't just put some stuff together with your IP and put it out there and expect people to play it just because it's Tom Clancy. It's not going to happen. We'll see what happens with X Defiant. Shout out to Chipotle Bear for signing up for the beta, because Lord knows I will not touch that.